Let's science this. I'm on it.
Come discover the world around us.
We'll observe nature's wonders.
Using science and imagination, we'll experiment and build creations. Darwin and Newts,
Having fun with trial and error.
Darwin and Newts, bringing all their friends together. Find out how things work with Darwin and Newts.
Come on, Newts. Keep paddling and we'll break our record. Hey, are we slowing down? Newts? Darwin, Titiro, look! There! Tobura! Whale! Whale? Where? I don't see a whale. Whoa! Wow! It's a pilot whale! A pilot whale? What's it doing? Having fun, I think. That's its blowhole. Miharo! That was the biggest fish I have ever seen, Darwin. I don't think whales are fish, Newts. They're not? Then what are they? Follow me. I thought so. Whales aren't fish. They're mammals. They breathe air. Then why was water coming out of its blowhole? It looked like water, but it was mostly air coming from the whale's lungs. When whales are underwater, they hold their breath, some for more than an hour. Wow! But they have to be out of the water to breathe, like you and me. And birds and frogs. Darwin, Newts, Kitty, come quick! There's a whale! We know, Henny. We met Mrs. Whale. Isn't she amazing? She is, Newts, but now she's in trouble. Trouble? As soon as I saw her, I knew she was in trouble. And, Newts... Wait a minute. Who moved the waka? We left it just by the water. No one moved it. It's still in the same place. The water moved. The tide has gone out. Oh. Come on, Captain! Oh no! She's stuck! Mrs. Whale needs to be in the water. Yes! Fish out of water can die! We've got to push her back in. No! She's too heavy to move and we don't want to hurt her. She's not a fish, remember, Newts. She can breathe out of water. Oh, yes. Like us. So let's think how we can help her. I know. There are people you can ring. The Department of Conservation. I'll go let them know. Yes, good. Oh. No, wait. First, let's try and keep Mrs. Whale wet. T-shirts off, everyone. Back soon. Come with me, Newts. If we cover her in something wet, it's like being in the water. Oh, our T-shirts hardly cover her. We need buckets. I quit. You'll be all right, Mrs. Whale. We'll look after you.
They said to keep the whale wet.
Good! That's what we're doing! Henny, can you please help with these?
I don't think these are enough.
That's why Darwin is getting buckets. I've got buckets!
You don't look very happy, Mrs. Whale.
You need to be wet all over, don't you? Like having a shower. I'm on it. Presenting my latest invention, Newts' water spraying whale shader. Hose in the water, please, Henny.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start pumping. Wait. And yes! Mrs. Whale has a shower! Clever, Newts! Carp high! It's working! But we still have to get her back into the sea. Or what if we brought the sea to Mrs. Whale? We could dig a ditch and fill it with water.
Did someone say dig a ditch?
Kia ora, Wapiti!
Kia ora, tamariki ma. Oh, kia ora, Mrs. Whale, te tohora. If you need a ditch dug, we are the team for the job.
Oh, yes, please, Wapiti. From the sea to the whale.
Very well. We'd be happy to help.
We're gonna create, build, work together as a team. Like music, we're in perfect harmony. Many hands make light work, yes indeed. It's fun to work together as a team. It's fun to work together as a team.
Ka-pai, everyone!
Now Mrs. Whale can swim out to sea.
Go, Mrs. Whale! Darwin? How does Mrs. Whale get in the water? She's still up on the sand. Can we push her in?
I don't think so. We have to be very gentle. And she's too big.
Wet! Yes, Kia, it's wet beneath our feet. Wait a minute. The tide. Let's science this. When we parked up the waka on the beach, it was just sticking out of the water. That was high tide. When Henny came to get us, the waka was surrounded by sand. That was low tide.
And that's when Mrs. Whale got trapped on the sand.
The tide is now coming back in again. So the water will come up here and reach her. Yes, and then she will be able to swim away. You are going to be fine, Mrs. Whale. It's almost time. Let's take this away now. Goodbye, my friend. Ngā manaakitanga.
Look at Mrs. Whale go. She's beautiful.
What are you Whale isn't coming back to the beach.
She's not going to do that, is she?
I don't think so. Te tiro, look! A tahua. Beautiful.